Okay. Alright. Hello, hello. Hi friends, welcome. This is just going to be a chill, cozy Skyrim stream because I have not played Skyrim in a minute, especially not on my Switch, so I forget where I even was. I think I was trying to find one of the last Aetherium shards or something like that. But yeah, I'm still continuing my playthrough of Resident Evil 0, but tonight is not going to be the night for that because I'm just like really physically tired from walking around with my guitar a lot today. So it's probably not going to be too long of a stream, but I just know that like I don't have the patience for Resident Evil 0 right now, for sure. But I will pick that back up maybe this weekend. But yeah, for now, yeah, we're just gonna have a cozy little Skyrim stream. So, Da-da-dee, da-da-dee, da-da-da-da-da-da. How come I should have chat? Do I not have a chat box on this overlay? No, I guess I don't. Okay, well, anyway. I've got the chat up on the stream manager on my phone. Riri! Thank you for scribing. Thanks for subscribing for another month. Oh shit, what are we doing? Where even am I? Oh, we're kind of laggy. This is kind of laggy. Okay, Serana's with us. Who was I fighting? That's the other thing, is Skyrim is asking a lot for the stream to handle. I just remembered that. So we'll see. We'll see. If it's too laggy and it's so bad that it's interfering with gameplay, then I'll just play something else. Hi Riri, how are you doing? Welcome. That was so fun watching Nur's live last night. I had missed a couple of her recent lives, so I was really happy that I got to catch her doing some good long lives yesterday. She always just has such great, as you know, such great insights. Just one second while I put a little towel up against the door so that noise isn't coming in and out as much. Yeah, definitely. And of course, because that's how we found each other.
Who's there? Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Oh no. Who's this? Oh, well, Serana took care of him. Where even am I? Oh, yes, I love Nur. Okay, where are we? Have you played Skyrim before, Riri? We're in Brittleshin Pass. Oh, I think we're on Solstheim. Focus. Focus. Okay. My trip is going good. I'm just, where I'm staying now is a little bit like outside of the small city. I'm in County Kerry, and Tralee is the capital city of this county, but it's still not a terribly huge city. But anyway, I'm staying sort of outside of it, and it's like if like I had to walk to into town today because I somehow managed to miss two different buses because they weren't labeled and they didn't come at the correct times, which was really frustrating. Um, so I'm just really, really tired because I had to walk with my guitar into town and then did busking for a couple hours. And then to wait for the next bus to bring me back out, I had to wait like another hour after I was done. So I was walking around with my guitar for another hour. So I'm just very tired. Um, but since it had been, so long since my last stream, I've just been wanting to stream again and see how the connection would be in this new place. And I was also just craving a nice little cozy Skyrim stream. So I was like, tonight feels like the night. Let's see how this goes. Also, cause yeah, it's September, so yeah, y'all get discounts on your subscriptions. So good stuff all around. But yeah, I've been having a really really great time meeting lots of great people, and just like trying to see all the sites I can, and trying to make plans for different places I want to visit, making plans for, yeah, like you know, basically how I'll spend the next 6 months or so, trying to find ways that I can stay here permanently. So yeah, it's I've been that's why I hadn't streamed all week last week, was because I was only staying in Auckrim in Wicklow. I was only staying there for like a week and a half. So I was really trying to take advantage of my last week or so by just like getting out and seeing as much as I could see, and then the others, the rest of my spare time I was kind of spending like researching other places to go, other things to do, and just researching, planning, and just enjoying being in Ireland. So it's been really great, and especially like last week, when I was still in Auckland, there was like the little one of the little pubs in the village. There was like a trad music night where like everybody just kind of like joins in and like takes turn doing songs and stuff. And the host that I was staying with told me about it and was like, "You should go and you should play music." And I was like, "Okay, I will." Anyway, it was really really wonderful time because it was just so like, it was a small pub, but it was like pretty full. But like sitting on these like couches with the rest of these mostly older folks, like, and it was all like really really talented musicians and guitarists and singers among them. And it just felt really comfortable. I felt like I was kind of like among family there for a minute. And I also happened to be sitting at one point, this elderly lady sat down next to me, and then we just got to like chatting and stuff. And then later on I found out that that whole time I was like sitting next to a rather well-known Irish movie star. Like she's been in a few like movies that people in the States might know of, like The Forgotten, I think is the one that's called, with Nicole Kidman. Maybe that's not what it's called. But anyway, she's been in a ton of Irish films. Her name's Fionnuala Flanagan. And so I got her autograph before I left, and it was just really really nice to like be like having just this lovely chat with her and like getting to know her and stuff. And then I was like, I thought she looked familiar, but sometimes a weird thing will happen to me where I can look at different people I'm meeting for the first time and their faces will just look familiar to me. So I didn't think anything of it, but then someone like pointed her out and was like, she's a movie star, right? And I was like, oh, that's why she looks familiar. Anyway, so it was really, really cool that in this tiny little village in Wicklow, that I got to encounter her, and she was just super, super lovely, and it was just a great time. And that, yeah, I did some busking today in in Tralee, and that was yeah, for the most part, that was really great. I even made a friend too. A guy came up to me after I had finished and was like, "Oh, you sound really great." And he told me that he's a busker as well and told me about an open mic night in one of the pubs going on tomorrow night. So I'm going to check that out as well. And really, that was kind of like the highlight because, people were very generous, and even a couple people gave me like €5 notes, and that was like really cool. I was like, oh wow. But like, I never expect to make like too much money when I'm busking because you just never know how it's gonna be, and I just do it because I love it. But it was like the most valuable thing that I got in return was like making a friend, So now I have a new friend here, and like that's the kind of information that you can't really find on like tourist pamphlets and stuff like that, is like where all the open mic nights are and the pubs like that. So yeah, making friends like that is like super super valuable. So very good day all in all. I'm just very tired, but yeah, it's uh and I've just been enjoying the countryside and just going crazy. Like I don't think I'll ever get over just how fucking gorgeous it is here. Like I can look out my window and see mountains, and there's cows everywhere in this area, and like you've probably seen the pictures I've been sharing on my Instagram and stuff. So yeah, been having a really really great time. But yeah, it's also at the same time, as much as I'm enjoying myself, I also really need to catch up on my rest, because that's the struggle, is like you want to get out, you want to do much, and my body just cannot handle being out in the world, and especially being around people too many days in a row. It just really takes that out of me. So I keep having to remind myself of that as much as I might want to do as much and see as much as I can, like I need to take quiet time for myself. I need to have like a day or two a week at least where I just kind of do nothing, because it's just necessary for me. But anyway, yeah, yeah, the networking. Yeah, trying to do the networking, because that's the most valuable experience. Really, is the connections. And yeah, so far, pretty much everyone, most people in Ireland have been incredibly friendly and welcoming and like considerate and wonderful. With a few exceptions, but for the most part, everyone. Exactly, exactly. Uh, you said you played. You said you've played Skyrim too. Did you? I've played some Skyrim, but not all the way through. I enjoy watching people play it. Well, all the way through is an interesting. There might be debate on like all the what constitutes playing it all the way through, because in my opinion, I even made a meme using like the Boromir meme, that's like one does not simply finish Skyrim. But if you mean played it as far as defeating Alduin,
Who's there?
and that much, because I think that's generally considered to be. Uh-oh, what are we doing? Where are we going? That's generally considered to be like the main, what's it called, storyline of the game. So I think most people consider that once you beat Alduin that you've finished the game. But me personally, I'm like, there is no finishing Skyrim, because you can just, especially if you have the DLCs and you got mods. Wait, who's that? Is that a baddie? No, that's one of her thralls. I guess she already got. I guess she already took care of him. Yeah, I don't know. We're looking pretty laggy. Did I already search this chest? Also, I already like grinded my. I mean, I should say ground, but that sounds weird talking about game stuff, and not food. I already grinded my stats up to like god tier, kind of. As you can see, my carry. If you can look at my carry weight. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on a second. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. So look at my armor rating. It's almost 200k, and then like yeah, my carry weight. So you can see that I've kind of like But but without mods, because I'm using, I'm playing on Nintendo Switch and you actually can't use mods. There's no access to mods. Um, but just basically using what's called the Fortify Restoration loop. Do you know about that, Riri? So using the Fortify Resto loop. Oh, they're down there. That's where we were going, I guess. I don't even remember. I don't even remember when the last time I played this was. It might have been like last. It might have been before July. It might have been when I was still in Mexico. Okay, that's what Serrano was killing. Yeah, I'm kind of just aimlessly wandering around Solstheim. I think. I think that's what I was up to. Yeah. So yeah. If you ever get on Skyrim again, the Fortify Restoration loop is it's like a clever way that you can basically just like buff any of your enchanted items, and then you can use those enchanted items to get you to like god tier abilities if you want. You can stack them as high as you want. Because like the Fortify Restoration potion, it's kind of complicated. I'd have to like show you, but basically it's like you use that Fortify Restoration potion to multiply whatever the benefits are on your enchanting, and also, but first you use it for your alchemy. Right. Now I'm remembering. So you get basically the first thing you have to do is you have to get already enchanted items for potion making, for alchemy. And then you have to collect a ton of the ingredients to make the Fortify Restoration potions, and then you just like once you have enough, you just go into this loop where you keep multiplying and multiplying and multiplying the buff on the potion enchanted items, and then you can create new Fortify enchanting potions, and then you take that potion, and then the next time that you want to enchant some new armor, it's like super, super buffed, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's just talking through it. That's the basic theory. But obviously, whoops. Obviously, be better to show you if I hadn't already done it for myself. Excuse me. But the good thing is about that is there's already like a ton of YouTube videos that walk you through how to do it. But yeah, some might consider it like cheating because, once you do that, once you have like enchanted weapons that are high enough and enchanted armor that's high enough, it's like, then if you want to and you want to only use your like super, super, god tier weapons and whatever, it's kind of like you're kind of taking away the challenges of the game. But if you're just if you're trying to like get to a certain point in the game as quickly as possible, then it's kind of like worth doing, because just being able to one shot your enemies is going to help you, you know, progress through the game a lot faster. So it depends on like what you're going for and whatever, and your gameplay style and all that. Okay, so my goal, aside from just aimlessly wandering around. Oh look. Oh, so I'm remembering. Okay, so this Thieves Guild job will not go away no matter how much I steal from Raven Rock. That's now I'm remembering. That's what brought me to Solstheim, because I was like, sure, steal 500 gold in goods from Raven Rock. No problem, right? But then I've already done that. I've already stolen 500 gold worth and more of stuff in Raven Rock, and no matter what I do, it will not count this quest as completed, which is already frustrating. But, you know, glitches be glitching, I guess. Oh, actually, this one glitched too, because I killed all of those Nords. So that might be a thing actually that has to do with the buffing, because it is true that like if you try to do it past a certain point, you could like break the game. So there might be a correlation between these two different quests glitching and me having like, god tier enchantments and whatever, but I'm not sure. It's just a possibility. But it is something to be aware of that, like, if you overdo it, you could, like, break your game. The same way that if you overdo it with mods, it'll, like, slow shit down or it'll mess things up. Okay, so this is what I'm actually trying to do. This quest here, Lost to the Ages. Let me move my camera so y'all can see me. Not see me. See the questy thing. Move me over here. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so as you can see, I already have 3, so I'm just looking for the last Ethereum shard, and I just forget where it is, and I forget who we're supposed to talk to, or what we're supposed to read to find out where it is, and I'm too tired to rack my brain about it, so I'm just gonna look it up. Because I'm not ashamed of looking stuff up as a, because the other thing is this is probably my 3rd or 4th time playing through Skyrim, past the point of beating Alduin. This is probably like my 3rd or 4th time doing it, so it's not as if I haven't done it the hard way before, and that's why I don't mind, like, I feel no shame in just looking it up, you know what I mean? Okay, so this, according to, and spoiler alert, if you don't want to know this, then earplugs. According to Google, the 4th Ethereum shard is in Raldthbar, a massive and complex Dwemer ruin located slightly southwest of Windhelm. The Ethereum shard is located in the final blah, 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 deep market. It's located blah 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 blah. Okay. Well, there we go. There's our answer. So we're going to be going to Raldthbar, the Dwemer ruin near Windhelm. Okay, and that means leaving Solstheim. So let me just see if there's anything else that I wanted to do that isn't glitched before we leave Solstheim. Okay, looks like we promised Milor Ianth that we would get them some netch jelly. And netches are something you can only get, they're something you can only find here on Solstheim. Oh my god, frames. We are dropping frames. Frames are being dropped left and right. Okay, now that's not so bad. But I do need to look at a map. Where even are we? Oh wait, I thought we were on Solstheim. We're actually not. My bad. Well, in that case, alright, so there's Whiterun and Dragon's Reach. And we need to go to Windhelm. Oh, there it is. Zoom. Okay, and it doesn't... Wait, let me see if... Oh! Well, that says I've already cleared it. This says I've already cleared Raldthar. And that would lead me to believe that I've already got the Ethereum shard that is held within. But, I mean, can't hurt to double check. Let me just check, because this one says the location of all 4 of them, so if it's not in that one, then then at least I have the locations of the other ones. Uh-oh. Bandits. Banditos. Anyway, oof, sorry. I'm sorry, Riri. I didn't ask how you were doing. Please forgive my, distractedness. How are you doing? Are you all recovered? Are you still recovering? Let me get out my bow. Oh, another thing that's slowing me down, that's slowing my game down, that I actually need to take care of, like, housekeeping wise, is I have an excessive amount of stuff in my inventory, and it's actually slowing the game down because it's like whenever I go to, like, pick up a new item, there's like a delay when it's trying to load my inventory, or like even load or like show that it's added something to my inventory. It's like super laggy. Mizulft. Betharzel. Okay, that doesn't sound familiar. So maybe that's the one I'm missing. Is in Deep Folk Crossing, north of Markarth. Okay, but we'll check in here just to be safe. Right. Which bow? Here, we'll use Oriel's bow that we got doing the Dawnguard DLC questline. I have to remember all my controls.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, I forgot how to use. I forgot how to. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Frames. 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 Where's the other ones? Ah, I'm being shot at. Oops. That's wrong. Frames. We might have an issue. The lag might be an issue. Well, it's not lag per se, it's just choppy. The choppy frame rate might be an issue. Because I'm having a hard time aiming. Ah! See, I can't even aim. And I'm getting shot at.
Done and done.
Who's shooting at me? Thank you, Serana, doing the heavy lifting. Oops, did the stream freeze? Oh. Oh. That's weird. Okay. I was like, can things, like, regulate themselves, please? We're on a bit of a struggle bus here. Like, the stream connection, the bitrate and all that, it says it's excellent. But as you can see, the actual gameplay is just very choppy, and then trying to do anything on my laptop right now is just, like, very laggy. Just a second while I adjust some things. If the things will cooperate, that is. Come on. Thank you. Okay, see, I don't know why my... Allie, hi, Allie, I'm so sorry. For some fucking weird-ass reason, Stream Manager that I've got up on my phone here is not showing the updated chat. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Struggle stream. I'm so sorry I did not see those messages because I a lot of things happening. Okay, so hi Bert. Hi. Y'all, I'm so sorry I did not see these chats. I'm glad you're doing good, still recovering but feeling better every day. I'm so glad, Riri. Hi, Allie. Yay. Yeah, we're having Skyrim stream. Well, trying to anyway. Hi, Bert. Hi, friends. Thanks for being here. And yeah, I'm sorry I did not see y'all's chats for a second. I don't know why the stream manager I've got up on my phone just decided to take a shit and not update with those last few chats. But yeah, so I'm in a new Airbnb now, and I'm gonna be here until the end of the month. Um, and seems like the internet connection should be decent enough, but it might be that just Skyrim might just be too much for me to try to stream still, because as you can see, the gameplay's looking pretty choppy. But then the other thing is, okay, so pros and cons, right? So the pro is the room that I'm staying in now has a TV. So this is great, right? Because that means I can use the TV to actually put the gameplay up, which will free up my laptop screen to be able to look at Stream Manager and chat and everything, and that way I won't have to be relying on just my phone to look at chat. Con is that currently there are only 2 outlets open close enough to the TV, right? So the solution is tomorrow or sometime this week, I'm gonna, go into one of the shops here in town and try to find like one of those, plugins where you plug it into the socket and then it has a bunch of multiple sockets on it. That, or I'll find an extension cord. So I'll get one of those going in a couple days. That way, for the next stream, hopefully I will be able to just have the gameplay up on the TV. And then who knows, maybe that will actually take some of the demand off of my laptop. Maybe, I don't know. And then maybe that'll help things run more smoothly. I don't know. We'll see. But at the very least, it will make it easier for just keeping an eye on chat and the stream quality and all of that, while also being able to look at the game and all of that. So anyway, that's just kind of the current situation. So until I get those, until I get a solution for the only 2 outlets being available, yeah, I'm just gonna have to hope that that the chat will not do that again on my phone, because I'm just gonna have to be looking on my phone to monitor the chat. But yeah, I appreciate y'all being here. Allie, Bert, Riri. So yeah, okay. Yeah. If Allie, thank you so much. That means a lot. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you're seeing me and validating me. Validating the challenge that is trying to stream while traveling around and stuff and never being in the same place more than like a month or so. So thank you for that. Okay, and yeah, Mackenzie Booklyn here, she's doing her best, Sometimes I get frustrated with her and I'm like, God, why are you so slow? But for a, 10-year-old plus MacBook Pro, Mackenzie is doing her best with the upgrades that I've given her. She's had some plastic surgery, she's had some work done, but for her age, she's slaying. So thank you, Allie. Thank you, Mackenzie. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to arrange things here on the stream manager, and it's just very, very slow. I'm just having to be very patient with Mackenzie right now, because she's doing a lot. She's juggling a lot of little balls right now, so okay. Okay. Yes, exactly, Mackenzie Bookland, 10 years, almost 11 years young. No, wait, almost 12, because she's a mid 2012. So yeah, she's 11 years old, going on 12. Let's go, Mackenzie. Yeah, sometimes she drives me nuts, but for the most part, she's really um, gone the distance with me in more ways than one. Okay. Um. Anyway, Allie, how was the rest of your stream? I wasn't able to watch for too long, but I'm trying to remember what you were playing. Oh yeah, you were playing Black Flag, right? That's one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games. It was my like all-time favorite until I recently started playing Odyssey. Back when I was back in Texas and I was able to get my Xbox out of storage. And so now Odyssey is like tied for my favorite with Black Flag. But yeah, I love the ship navigation and how you can battle with the other ships and then board them and take their booty and all that. And the sea shanties. Ugh, such a good time. So I hope you had fun with that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I highly recommend checking out Odyssey. Yeah, because if you like Black Flag, then you'll love Odyssey as well, I think. Or if you like the same things about Black Flag that I really liked about it, the exploration, the seafaring of it all, because they do sea shanties in Odyssey as well. They're just ancient Greek ones. Yeah, I was like, is that really ancient or is it just old? But anyway, you know what I mean. I made myself. I love taking booty. Hell yeah. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, I made myself a cuppa, as they say here in the British Isles. Made myself a nice cup of black tea before stream, just for a little caffeine, but not too much. Ah, and here we have the delicacy of the roasted skeever, rotisseried skeever, as you can see. Oh, hello. See, that was actually me with Oriel's bow. You see how it like exploded there? Am I? Oh, I'm using the wrong arrows. I'm using the fancy arrows. Sun hallowed elven arrows. I think those are the ones that we used with Serana's blood. And I really shouldn't be using those just against like petty bandits and stuff. But that's why there was like a fiery blast right there, is because it was a fancy arrow. Oh, also, you see how long it takes when I press. Well, I don't know if you can see when I'm pressing it, but if I press to like loot somebody, it takes a long time for this inventory menu to load up, and it's because I have too much shit in my inventory. Um, so yeah, normally an Orcish Warhammer, like that would be a pretty decent weapon for me to grab, but because I already have like god tier weapons, it's like I really don't need to pick up more loot unless it's like for a special purpose or something, like really rare stuff, or if I'm trying to like collect something special. But what I really need to do is just take the time to go through my inventory, go to one of my houses, because I think I have at least one house in this playthrough. I need to go to one of my little estates, one of my little homesteads, and just dump a lot of the shit that I just am carrying around that I literally don't even need. I know, right? Exactly. The inventory gets full so fast. Exactly, Allie. The struggle. But it's a good kind of struggle. Obviously, I'd rather be struggling with having too much good good inventory items than not having enough. Okay. Right. So we did already clear this this Dwemer ruin, but we're just double checking that we already got the Aetherium shard that lies herein. Oh, hello. Time for you to die. Oops, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Used the wrong arrow. I wasted this magic on a bandit. Oops, I did it again. Oh, the blood-cursed elven arrow. So those are the ones using Serana's blood. Not the sun-hallowed ones. But let's use... I should have some good arrows that just aren't that rare. So we need to save the super rare ones. But I think I should have some... Yeah, here we go. Ebony arrows. Good old ebony arrows. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Also, gosh, which mask is that Serana's wearing? I forget. I think it's like a cultist mask or something, but can we appreciate that it's like a look? You know what I mean? Like it's very much like her aesthetic, you know? I think it suits her really well and she pulls it off really well. And here we have the famous sweet rolls of the famous quote, "Did someone steal your sweet roll?" Here we have the Aetherium Wars, the book that talks all about this Aetherium forge, after which we were seeking. Let me just double check that chat hasn't frozen again. Okay, no. Okay. Okay, no, I'm not trying. Where am I going? Huh?
Where'd you come from?
What? What? You better yield. It'd be nice if I could aim at anybody. But you see how, like, they're not even doing damage to me? So that's how high tiered my armor is, that they're not even... Would love to be able to aim, though. We're dropping too many frames to be able to aim. Ah, the frames. I can't aim. I can't aim because I'm dropping frames. Oh gosh, there's a lot of them. Okay, forget me trying to snipe them with arrows. Here's what we're gonna do. Because if I remember correctly, this was another, like, fancy buff that I wanted to learn how to do, because, oh, here, yeah, Elemental Blast. Let me try that one. Because in my previous playthroughs, I always revert to, like, Stealth Archer, right? And I never use, well, not never, but I rarely would use magic. Okay. So that's doing a good amount of damage, but if I want to really, like, blow them up with just one of these blasts, well, what I'm going to do is go into my items, wait 7 years for my inventory to load. There it is. Go down to potions. Actually, let me check out what my apparel is too, because like I was saying about enchanted items, so I've got a bunch of different sets of, like, high-powered armor. Absorbs magicka. But since I just switched to a magic offensive thingy thing. Okay, so here's an example. So all of these Riri, this is what I was talking about with, like, you take the fortify you basically fortify resto so that you can have like a super super high powered potion for enchanting. You make like a crazy high enchanting potion, and then with that potion, before the time runs out and the effects run out, you enchant items such as a headgear. Like I did this circlet thing, and then like a ring, and then gauntlets. So you have, it has to be at least three, but you could do four as well. Four different items that all have the alchemy buff. And as you can see, so this one 515,000% more powerful. So like obviously that's kind of ridiculous, but that's an example of like how high up you can multiply to get these effects to just be like crazy. But if you want to keep it just like, rather modest, you could just, enchant something like this where the created potions are 220% more powerful. And then you just wear those as you're, creating more potions, and then you can either keep that loop going for your enchanting, or you can just, whatever you want. Anyway, but that's basically how you get to this point. And then once you have super high, you just make more enchanting potions, like super, super high powered enchanting potions. And then you can enchant crazy armor. Oh, you can improve your armor to crazy levels, but you can also enchant your armor to crazy levels. If any of that makes stuff. And if any of that stuff makes sense. But yeah, you're so welcome, Riri. It definitely is a really handy way to just like make a lot of things a lot more fun and a lot more easy. But again, some might say that it's also like taking the fun out of it because it's taking a lot of the challenge out of things. But it all depends on like, how you want to play the game. So anyway, but like I was saying, I'm gonna look for. Okay, so that makes the magic regenerate faster. I'm not worried about that. I want to see if I have any. But also, you see how much stuff I have? Like, I don't need half these things. Okay, here we go. Okay, but that makes the spells cost less to cast destruction spells. I'm looking for an item that I've enchanted that will make my destruction spells more powerful. That's what I'm looking for. So, let me see if I've got anything like that. And you see all these that don't have any enchantments on them, no armor ratings. I just need to sell these. Like, why am I carrying these around, Really good Daedric boots, magic resistance. I don't really need that. Daedric mail. See, and some of these things I have like two of them. Here we go. No, that's also not. Okay, that's. Okay, but here's an example of how freaking. There's the ridiculous levels that you can get these things to. Look at that. What is that? 80. Is that 80 billion? Am I reading numbers correctly? No. That's 804 million. 72,448%. I admit that's kind of ridiculous. But like that kind of thing is handy for when you're trying to like max up your levels. So like if you're trying to like get your magic skill stats maxed out, then having something that makes your magic cost nothing to cast, like an enchanted item like that, is what you need, basically. It doesn't have to be 804,000% less, because obviously, 100% less is 100% less. It's like it costs you nothing. So that's obviously overkill, but you see what I mean. You get the point. You get the example of just how far you could take these things. Frost spell damage. Okay. Oh yeah, here's this is one of the dragon priest masks or whatever. This was fun. The spring, summer, fall. Getting these masks. That was a new thing that I hadn't done before. That was pretty fun. Oh yeah, so here's why my carrying capacity is so huge. Excuse me. is because of these enchanted boots that I made. Okay. Anything? Destruction costs less. Costs less. Magic regenerates faster. That's all great, but that's not what I'm looking for. Also, when you enchant the stuff yourself and then you can rename it, that's when it comes in handy to like name things, stuff that's gonna like help you identify what you're looking for right away, you know? And sometimes I have a tendency to forget to do that. Yeah, I don't need any of that. By the way, can y'all give me some feedback on the audio? Like, can y'all hear me well enough? Can you hear the game? Because I can hear the game audio a little bit, but it's not turned up very high. So, feedback on the audio levels is highly, highly appreciated. Okay, see, that's crazy. I don't need that. And also, you see how the value is so high that it's in the negative? Like, once it's in the negative, you know you've gone too far. Carrying capacity, see, these are actually so far leveled up that they're actually doing the opposite now, because since it says increased by a negative, uh, what's the word? Exponential number, and they would actually not help my carrying capacity. Increases magicka, destruction costs less. I'm just trying to look for some piece of mage's circlet. Magic regenerates, increases magicka. That's all great. That's not what I'm looking. Look how pretty these are, though. These masks. Very interesting. Ah, okay. This is what Serana is wearing. Necromancer hood. So clearly, I have more than one of them. Enough to go around. Already defeated Mirak. Yeah, that Dragonborn DLC questline is pretty much my favorite because I love the Apocrypha. I love that whole area. Even though it's like a crazy, like trippy fever dream, like it's wild, but I love it. Like the hallways are made of books and shit. It's crazy. Hermaeus Mora is just like creepy, but kind of cool at the same time. Do I have anything? Okay, so if I don't have an item that's gonna make my destruction spells more powerful, then we'll just see if I have a potion. Most of these are making either the spells cost less, which I don't need because I don't think they're costing me anything right now because I'm leveled up high enough. Or they're making my magicka regenerate faster, which I also don't think I need. But not, it's like I'm looking for something. I'm looking for that specific thing where it makes spells more effective, increases. I don't seem to have them. Wait. What's this? Costs less. Not what I'm looking for. Increases magicka. Not what I'm looking for. Makes it cost less. Increases magicka. Bloobity blobbity bleepity blue. Bows do 20% more damage. That's great. So yeah, the other thing is like all of these multipliers stacks. All of these effects stack. So like if it's 15% less of this or 15% more of that, that's going to combine with whatever potion you've already got, whatever other enchanted items you've already got, etc., etc. The audio is great. You can hear me well. Yay! Game's a little quiet. Okay, I'll turn the game up just a little bit. Thank you for the feedback. Thanks for letting me know. I'll turn the game up just a tidbit. Okay. Yeah, see how much shit I've got? And like, I'm not using hardly any of this. A lot of it I'm just like, oh, that's cool. I don't know if I've had that before. Oh yeah, so here the smith ring and the smith lace. So these are the two enchanted items that I enchanted in order to improve my weapons and armor to get those to like god tier levels, right? So you do that and then you can add enchantments to your already improved weapons and armor to make them even more strong, even more buffed in whatever thing you're trying to do. You know what I mean? But again, there is a point of no return. There is a point where it's like too much of a good thing, and then once your bit numbers are so big that they're going into the negatives, then it's like, okay, what am I doing? Maybe I've gone too far. Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they they didn't stop to think whether or not they should. And that's an issue that we can err into that same um, what am I saying? We can fall into that same trap ourselves with the fortify resto and improving all our stuff, you know. Oh, I just want something that's gonna make my spell's more powerful, and it looks like I don't have anything, but of course, you know, I've got a wedding dress, so that's really necessary. Okay, nothing as far as apparel. So let me just. Here we go. Destruction spells are 30% stronger. We'll do that. I might have another potion that's like, you know, destruction spells are 100% stronger, 1000% stronger. But I don't want to spend the time looking for that right now. What am I aiming at? There we go. Whoops. Sorry, Swan. There's no need for language like that. There's no need to make ad hominem attacks, bro. Oh, sorry y'all. The frames are so choppy that I'm like having a hard time seeing what I'm doing. What is this weapon I'm using right now? I don't even recognize this weapon. Okay. Yeah, you see how long it takes between me clicking on something and it, where'd he go? Get what? Can I see where I'm doing, where I'm going? I can't. Ah, flames. Where's everyone? Shit. Everyone. There we go. Everyone? Okay, what is happening? Strange things happening to me. Strange things. I really don't like the way Duolingo, like, shamelessly guilt trips. You know what I mean? Yay. Oh, it's like, you will lose your streak if you don't play right now. And I'm like, God, get off my back, you know? Okay, like, let me live my life, Duolingo. We might, you know, the mission of this stream actually perhaps would be better served if I take the time to clear out my inventory, because I wonder if that might even help the game run more smoothly, you know? So rather than try to like fumble around looking for the Ethereum shard while everything's still so choppy and stuff, maybe I should just do that first. Strange things. Strange things that happen to me. Ain't no doubt about it. Okay. Yeah, let's just do that, because it says I've cleared it, so it wouldn't say that if I didn't get all the things. And with everything being as choppy as it is, as you can see, like, combat playthrough is, like, it's a good thing. Good thing I'm, like, max leveled and god tier weapons and shit, because as you can see, have I not been through here? Because as you can see, if I wasn't, then trying to not die in combat would be a lot more difficult. Even lock picking is proving to be. There we go. There we go. Okay, anyway, where's the exit? How do I get out of here? Bit framey, bit choppy. Yeah, let's go to wherever my home is. Also, I'm not nearly cozy enough right now. Hold on a second. Y'all enjoy the view for just a second. What the heck? I didn't tell you to do that.
It's so bright out here.
Okay.
I don't know how you stand it.
It's so bright out here. I stand it. Where's things? Okay. Oh, did you hear my hip pop just now? Okay. Now I'm in my comfy clothes. Now I've got my pajamas on. Oof. Okay. Now, where is my home on the range? Oops. PJs for the win, exactly. What's better than cozy clothes? Few things. Okay, is this my home? Is this one of my homes? This is. I know that. I know this is one of my homesteads. So we'll just go here. We'll go to Tundra Homestead and I'll dump a bunch of shit. And then, you heard the hip? Yeah, that was much needed. And then, what I don't put into a chest here in my homestead, I'll just sell off the stuff that I don't need. And then we'll see what that does. If nothing else, it should at least reduce the delay, the lag that's happening whenever I have to like interact with something that's got it's like items related that pulls up my inventory. It should at least get rid of that delay. But if we're really lucky, maybe it will help the whole game run smoother. I don't know. We'll see. That might be wishful thinking, but let's find out. Okay, so welcome to my humble abode. This is my cozy little Tundra homestead.
Back from some adventure, I bet.
Here's my himbo husband.
Back from some adventure, I bet.
Okay. Oh, such a dutiful house husband. Look at him and his ponytail. Also, he's got money for us. Let's see how much money he's got for us. Hey, babe. Hey,
Yes, my
before you
love?
fall asleep, babe.
What do you need?
Babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
Yes, my love. What do you need? We have a cozy little profit. Here.
He better.
This is your share.
Has the store made
We have
any
a
money?
cozy little profit. Here. This is your share,
Mm-hmm. There's few words I love to hear more from a man than, here you go, my love. Have some money. Where is the, thank you, right?
Here.
Also, look,
is
I
fresh.
can get him to cook for me,
I'll have another
too.
meal ready tomorrow. Here. This is fresh. I'll have another meal ready tomorrow.
Oh, my camera is covering the thing. It's just said a home cooked meal added, but my camera was right in front of it, so you couldn't really see it. No, no, not that. Okay, move that down just a little bit. Yeah, so I didn't see how much gold we earned, but it was probably like 1,000 or something. Goodbye. Goodbye, honey. Okay. Ah, he's a good boy. All right, anyway. Yeah, so this is my cozy little house. It's definitely not the biggest homestead. In fact, I think the biggest ones are the ones that you kind of like build yourself, and I think I have one of those somewhere else that I built from scratch. But yeah, this is very cozy. I know, right? Well, in the game Skyrim, it's not that hard, um, not at all. But in real life, might be more of a gem, more of a diamond in the rough, and all that. All right, yeah. So there's my little alchemy station and enchanting station and all that. And then there's the cellar. And as you can see, here's our kitchen and our little dining area and our hearth. And then the bedroom. And I forget. No, I guess we don't have any kids. Either that or I did adopt some kids, but they're in another homestead somewhere. But I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't have the kids living off on their own unsupervised in real life or in a game. That's just not something that would be kosher. All right. So anyway, down in this cellar is I'm pretty sure where all of our like weapons and armor like stash and stuff is. But before we go down in there, hi Colty, welcome, welcome. How was the rest of your stream? Did you get lots of kills? You were playing as the killer, right, in Dead by Daylight? Okay, I'm just trying to clear out my terribly overloaded inventory here in Skyrim. Alright, so let me use this chest for like non-weapons and armor stuff, because we're gonna put the weapons and armor down in the cellar below, because I'm pretty sure that's where that kind of stuff is. So I do have some stuff in here, like those, it was good, thanks, just had a really good walk with Scooby, nice. Stream is good so far. The Skyrim gameplay is a little bit choppy, and it's kind of making combat, kind of difficult, but the good thing is that I max leveled all of my stuff in the game already and have like god tier weapons and armor, so I'm kind of invincible, so it doesn't really matter if I'm taking hits in combat. But you know, because it's just kind of annoying to play and I'm sure annoying to watch, I'm trying to see if maybe cutting down my bloated inventory might even help the game run more smoothly. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to do here. But yeah, so far so good. As far as like connection wise and the stream itself and like getting the stream going and the internet connection, as far as all of that, yeah, so far so good. We've had an excellent connection and good bit rate according to the Twitch stream manager since we started, which, as you know, has not always been the case to just like be able to start a stream and have a decent connection. So yeah, it seems like the internet here is good enough. But yeah, it just might be that Skyrim, trying to run Skyrim on the Switch over Wi-Fi might be asking too much. But I'm trying to see if maybe cutting down on my ridiculous inventory might help a little bit. So that's kind of what the rest of the stream is going to be, because it might take me that long. So yeah, in this chest, I'm going to put like non-armor apparel items and then other sort of miscellaneous items that I want to hold on to and I don't want to sell, but I just don't need them in my inventory carrying them around. Even though if you look at my carry weight, you can see that my carry weight is ridiculous. And that's why I allow myself to carry so much shit around, is because I have such a massive carry weight allowance. Okay, yeah, so all of these, it's like I could keep them for future enchantments. So you know what I'll do is I'll keep, what am I doing? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to equip it, I want to store it. So since the ones that I have 2 of, I'll store one and then I'll sell the other. That's reasonable. Right? And see, things like this, I can sell these because you see they have the value on them. And obviously, not that I need a lot of gold because I already have plenty of gold, but might as well just sell them rather than store them knowing that I'm very unlikely to use them. Let's see this, I've got 4 of those. I'll just store one. Anything that I've got 2 of, I'll just store one and then sell the other. The wind has been crazy today. It's been very windy. How's the weather over in Britain where you are, Colty? Is it windy over there too? Actually, how's the weather where everybody is? Is it still stiflingly hot over in the US right now? I'm not sure, Riri and Allie, where in the US y'all are, but very hot, not much wind right now. Wow. Yeah, it was warm today. I mean, we talked about it on your stream a little bit. Like, this week it's gotten to, I think it's gotten up to like 80 degrees over here, 25 Celsius for y'all, right? And to me, for summer, that's like mild, that's like very reasonable, but I do understand that for y'all, that's getting pretty hot for y'all for summer and that y'all aren't used to it. But I also know that a lot of people just like, even though you're not used to it, you're like, ah, it's hot, let me get out and like do things and go enjoy it and everything like that. So, you know, I'm happy for y'all. I'm happy that it's like weather that makes y'all want to get out and do stuff and enjoy it. But yeah, I know that once it's approaching like 30 degrees Celsius for y'all, then it's not as enjoyable, which is understandable. Yeah, see, I don't need 7 gold necklaces, so I'll store 5 and then sell 2 of them. In the Midwest right now, it's hot and have some thunderstorms last night. Nice. I love thunderstorms. But yeah, sorry it's still hot for you, Riri. But I hope that the thunderstorms help to cool things off a little bit. I'll keep 6 and then sell 5. Ooh, okay. The other challenge with having this much stuff and trying to sell it is that the merchants usually only have a certain amount of gold, so they can only buy so much stuff off of me. And then I have to punch them and reload the save in order to, I have to save, punch them, and then reload the save in order to get their inventory and their gold to like to whatchamacallit, to just like replenish or whatever. And it's actually pretty comical because you just get into this cycle of just like saving and punching the merchants and they'll be like, hey! And then by the time, you know, anybody comes in to do anything about it, you've already reloaded the game. It's really funny. Storms definitely cooled things down. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I love thunderstorms. Don't love to like be in one, you know, if you're outside and it's raining. It's like not fun to be in a thunderstorm if you're not in shelter, but you know, for cozy purposes. For me anyway, there's nothing like a good thunderstorm. Oh wait, look at all these gold timing rings. See, why do I need 7 of those? Just excessive. Look at me hoarding like I'm a billionaire or something. For shame. What have I become? Yeah, you have to save and then punch them and then reload and then load that save. And then it'll be like nothing happened. Like they will have their, like you'll still have whatever you sold or whatever you bought. But the merchant will have like a full they'll have like a new stock of inventory, and they'll have all their gold for you to, have them buy your stuff again. So that's how you have to do that, but it can get a bit tedious. It's funny, but it can get a bit tedious once you're doing it, 10 or more times. I have 19 gold necklaces. I really need to sell. I only need, I don't need that stuff. Like, I know why I take these items and hold on to them. It's because I tell myself that I'm gonna use them for future enchantments, that I'm gonna use these jewelry items to make more enchanted items, and then I haven't so far because I haven't really needed to. But that's part of why I have so many. And if you are starting out with a new playthrough, then these are the kind of items that it is really good to collect, because obviously you can sell them to earn gold really quick, and use them to make enchanted items. But since I've already got, pretty much all the enchantments I want, it's just, superfluous. The superfluity of it all, Sorry I keep yawning, y'all. Closing up at work, gotta bounce. Thank you for the cozy Skyrim vibes. Thank you so much for popping in, Allie, and hanging out with me while you finish up work. I hope that you have good closing up and safe trip back home, and have a cozy rest of your evening as well. And I'll see you later, Allie. Hi, 1001. How are you doing? Which game are you on right now? How many more left till you've completed 1001? Oh, you subscribed! Thank you for subscribing, 1001 Games. Thank you. Welcome to my group, my small little group of Luddites, as I call y'all. Not Luddites, but Liddites. Yes, now you can use my favorite emote that I've made yet. Welcome. Thank you so much for your subscription. I really appreciate it. And for September, I am gonna think of like something fun to do once we get to 15. Because 15 sub points will allow me to unlock another 2 emote slots, I believe. 1 regular emote and 1 more animated emote. Yeah! So, because I do have more emotes ready to go. I just need to get the slots for them. So once we get to 15 sub points, we will get that, but I'm also going to think of something else, like another fun goal. I've just been preoccupied with like real life stuff, so I totally even forgot about September there for a while. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all subscribing and supporting me. It really means a lot, and I do want to make it a priority to have some fun stuff, some fun little engagement things. One idea that I did have already was to like do a live songwriting thing on stream where you subscribers help me to write a song, where y'all can like help me pick what chords to use. We could do like a fun kind of Mad Libs kind of thing to help come up with lyrics or something like that, where like, basically like I let the subscribers in the chat help choose how I put the song together. I thought that could be a really fun thing to do. So maybe I will make that the goal activity for the 15 points. We shall see. Okay, yeah, let me get rid of 3 of these. Yeah. Yeah, so we can do that, and then I'll think of some more fun stuff we could do. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't need 5 of those. Stolen. Yeah, so that's the thing. When they're stolen, you can't sell them until you can only sell them to, what's her name, Tanelia in the Thieves Guild, or you have to get your, what's it called, your speech skill leveled up high enough that you can sell any kind of items even if they're stolen. And I forget whether I'm at that point or not. I'll have to check my skills in just a second. Wait a second, what's this? See, I don't need 2 different rings for lock picking. Yeah, that's excessive. Necklace of this, necklace of that. You see, I've got a necklace for almost every kind of skill. Do 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 do. I have like, and I keep collecting these different sets of armor just to have them. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, oh, I haven't seen that kind of armor before. I must have it for my collection. And this is where it's gotten me. Just too much stuff. Now the really nice thing is these chests are like, they're like Hermione's bag, Mary Poppins' carpet bag. They're like the TARDIS. Like, they have an infinite capacity. They're bigger on the inside than they are on the outside and all, you know? So that's the great thing, is that no matter how much shit I've got in my inventory, this chest can take all of it. It's just gonna take a lot of time to go through it all. But yeah, I'm probably gonna stop the stream around midnight my time, so that'll be, you know, wherever y'all are, it'll be the top of the hour. So, you know, I'll go for another 40 minutes and see how much I can clear out my inventory in that time. So since I have 2 of a bunch of these, I'll just put those into this chest. And the rest of them, you know, it's like half the shit, I don't even use it. Oh, wait. There you go. But yeah, which 1001, which game, what game are you working on right now? Like, which number game are you at in your journey to get to 1001? Can y'all hear the wind? Like, it's going. Like, the wind is not fucking around right now over here. It's kind of wild. It's kind of a lot. See, why would I need so many? Why would I ever need that many rings? That many silver amethyst rings? Look how many silver garnet rings I've got. This is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I need to give all this away to the poor of Skyrim. Donate all these luxury goods to the less fortunate of Skyrim. Spread the wealth. I need to do in the video game what real billionaires need to do in real life. Because clearly, I don't, you know, nobody needs this much stuff. Past a certain point, it's just excessive. It's just superfluous and excessive. Whoops. That's not what we want to do. We don't need to wear it. 34 silver rings. "34 silver rings, 14 ruby rings, 13 sapphire necklaces, and 5 silver and moonstone circlets." I'm just putting a couple of each thing into the storage because I'm going to sell the rest. But it is really good to stream again after over a week since my last stream. It's really good to play Skyrim again after months and months of not playing Skyrim. But yeah, I do hope I can get the game to a point where it can run smoother for the stream. Otherwise, I'll just have to play it offline. And stream something else that'll be, you know, more streamable. Here, see, Victoria's wedding band. Why am I hanging on to these little keepsakes from my assassinations? That's kind of fucked up of me, isn't it? I'm like one of those serial killers who keeps like trophies from his victims. Holding on to Victoria's wedding dress, her wedding wreath, her wedding ring. It's kind of messed up. Okay. Alright, so that's all in that chest. Now let's go down into... Whoop. Now let's go down into the cellar. If you dare, follow me down into the cellar. Hello, Sarana. Okay. Yep. Alright. Don't need to be all up in my face. Okay, what have I got? Books in here. Random. Wait, do I have books in my inventory that I can get rid of? Probably. See, why do I have these? Some of these books give you they'll like help you level up your skills. But I forget if any of these do. These you know, Second Seed, Hearthfire, like these are all like dates and I think they're historical accounts of whatever, you know, in-game lore kind of stuff. Oh yeah, see, whenever it's got a symbol like that, then it's for sure a skill book. But if I've already got the skill buff from it, then why am I hanging on to it? Also, okay, here's the thing about the game that's just kind of confusing, is you see how, like, letters go under books. Even though you would think that letters would go under scrolls, but it's because scrolls are actually, like, magic items. And I have a bunch of scrolls and I rarely use them. Anyway. Oh yeah, you can have food too. There's a bunch of my food. Yeah, I'll worry about ingredients later. I'll hang on to the letters just because they usually don't weigh anything. And sometimes I might need to refer to something, I don't know. As you can tell, I'm very tired. But yeah, we'll just do half an hour more and then I'm gonna call it a night. I don't even remember who these people are, these journals. I'm like, who's that? Who's Azarain? That's a cool name. I don't know who that is. Don't know who Bjormund is. These black books, those are, I think, worth hanging on to. Because that's how we can enter into Apocrypha, the world that's part of the Dragonborn quest line and all of that. But I forget if once you've already finished the quest line, whether or not the books still allow you to go back to Apocrypha. I forget. But I feel like I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't hang on to them. We'll see. Can I hang on to that? Because that might be useful. Crafting with netch leather. 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 That's a good tongue twister right there. I tell you what. Crafting with netch leather. Crafting with netch leather. Because I keep wanting to say crafting which. Netch leather. Okay. See who's that? Ah, the eponymous Elder Scrolls. The name of the game. Here it is. Here's the Elder Scrolls. 3 of them anyway. I forget how many there are in total, but we have 3. Oh wait, yeah, I don't need that. Who are these people? Who's Fenric? I don't even remember. Come on, come on, come on, come on, now touch me, babe. Da 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 da, can't you see that I am not afraid? Ba 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 da. Lawrence is rocking piano. He will be rocking in my show. Shaka kaka. Stop. What was that promise that you made? Oh, I'm gonna love you till the heavens fall. Oh, what is this? Have I even read this one? Oh, I'm gonna love you. Oh, speaking of which, let me know if y'all would like me to read one of these books. This is a play. We could have a little story time, a little cozy story time. They've got character descriptions. Well, kind of, anyway. Okay, maybe another time. When I'm not so tired, because I might fall asleep just trying to read it. Quest items cannot be removed. Okay. Ah, see, Lakeview Manor. So that's my other homestead, the one that I built from scratch. Because that's why I have a charter for it. Don't know who Marilla is. I think it's like an extension of kind of the mindset that I have in real life sometimes, which admittedly can sometimes be driven by like anxiety or like that kind of scarcity mindset of just like, oh, I don't know if I might need this in the future, so I better just keep it with me all the time. You know what I mean? Because who knows, I might need it. And yeah, doing that to an excessive degree in the game is how I got to this point. Okay, and I guess I've got a bunch of spell tomes, which if I read them, if I don't know them already, if I'm learning the spell for the first time, then the book will actually disappear, so let's see what happens. I already know it, so let's store it. Ah, so now we know that one, because you hear the sound it made. So the book should have disappeared, and now we learn the spell. Ah. So why do I have 4 of these? Why do I need 4 of those? We'll store another one and then sell the other 2. Okay, so I already know that one. I already know that one. I don't know if I know Flame Thrall. That's cool. Ah, nice. Permanent Flame Atronach. That's badass. Gout of Fire. Does 8 points for damage. I already know that. Focus. There you go. Already know that. Already know that. Already know Mage Light. Ooh, I don't think I know this one. Oh, I guess I do. Regain 30 health and magicka every time a friendly conjured or reanimated minion dies. Interesting. Already know that one. Soul Split. Basically how to make a Horcrux. Just kidding, not really. I already know that one too. Okay. I don't even know how much weight we've reduced our inventory by, but we're still at 10,000. So once we get into the 4 digits at least, then I'll know that we've made a good dent. Is that a book? Like, how nosy do I have to be to just want to hold on to everybody's journal? Read everybody's business. Okay, that's enough for books. And now let's go put some armor and weapons away. So yeah, as you can see, here's my area where I keep all my boys. Where I keep all of my mannequins. And areas to keep weapons and stuff. And this is specifically, God, we're starting to get out of the way. This is specifically for putting dragon priest masks. So we can go ahead and do that. I've only got a few. Do I have that one? Oh, I think I have Croesus. There you go. I have to common. Do we have Macree? Yeah. I forget what happens once you have all of the Dragon Priest masks. I know that you're supposed to go to, what's the place called? Labyrinthian. There's a place in Labyrinthian where there's something similar to this, but it's like part of a big stone carving thing. And I forget, something happens if you put all of the masks on there. Something happens, I just forget what happens. Okay, are these the only ones I've got then so far? It would seem so. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay. Oh, another chest. Alright. For the time's sake, I'm not gonna spend the time of choosing which set of armor that I want to have on each different mannequin. I'm just gonna dump all of the armor that I don't want to have like on my person. I'm just gonna dump it all in this chest, and then later on, oh look, I've got a safe too. And then later on, I'll divvy it up to the different mannequins. So I'll just weapons and apparel can go in here. So yeah, I'm pretty much gonna just get rid of any weapons except the ones that I've favorited, the ones that I know that I might want to use sometime or other. But even a lot of the ones that I favorited, like I may have favorited it before I got to like, god tier stuff and whatever. See, why do I have this? Oh, I know why I have it. It's because, as it says, when you wield it with Soul Render, when you wield it dual wielding with another weapon, it has a combined absorbing health buff, but still, it's not that great. Okay, this Blood Skull Blade, y'all remember when I was playing Tomb Raider Legend and we got to the end towards the game where we were able to use the sword, the Excalibur that we had put back together? The effect, like the magic effect, the like magic beams that we could shoot out of the sword just by like swinging it in a certain direction, that's basically what this Blood Skull Blade can do. Which is pretty cool. What do you mean low battery? You're literally plugged in. What are you talking about? You're in the console. Hold on. Oh, I know what it's talking about. No, wait. No, I don't know what it's talking about. What is it talking about? Low battery. That's weird. It shouldn't say low battery. Because it's literally sitting in the console dock thing. So it should be charging this whole time. Literally shouldn't be low battery. Hello? Wake up. Come on. There you go. Yeah, you're charging. You're literally charging. How can you be low battery while you're charging? What are you talking? Oh, the controller. Oh, duh. That's what it's talking about. I had this like clip light. Oh, God, what am I think he's getting fucked up. Get off. Get off. I have this clip light here, and it was just blocking that part of the icon that was showing that it's the controller that's battery is getting low, which that makes sense. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, so anything that doesn't have that little tick mark on the left there, I'm just gonna put it in the chest. Because anything that's got that little mark on the left, that means that I've saved it as a favorite. But later on, maybe not on stream, but later on I'll go through the favorites as well and reorganize those as well. Because even among my favorited items, there's probably some stuff that I don't really need to have favorited anymore. See, well, the fishing rod, never know when you might want to do some fishing. Why do I have two of these Haldir's staff? Hoarfrost. Oh, that's cool. It's like an ancient pickaxe, but with a special effect to it. Actually, this, let's put that. Serana, what are you doing? Were you sweeping? Serana, that's very nice of you. Thank you. Can we make the mannequin like hold on to? I'm pretty sure we can make them hold on to a weapon and not just wear armor. Let me see. Can only place armor. Okay, well you still took it out of my inventory. Okay, no you didn't. Okay, never mind. Okay, in that case, we can put it... activate weapon plaque. Currently equipped weapon. Okay, then I need to equip... I don't want to... Okay, then I need to equip Mirak's staff, because that's the one that I'm trying to... Actually, that's an awkward place to put a staff. Here's what I'll do. Okay, exit, exit. I will put the staff here. Just need to equip the staff in question. There you go. Sprays writhing tentacles on the ground. That's crazy. Okay. There we go. Okay, I just wanted to show that off since that is a rare item. It's kind of cool looking. I'll put that with its counterpart. Ooh, that's cool looking. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing with armor. If it's not a favorited item, then I'm just gonna put it in here for now. Now, all of this armor set that belongs to Ozidal, it is supposed to have like an accumulative effect or something if you wear it all together, but I forget what it is and I don't care enough right now to worry about keeping it all together. I might need to put my fuzzy socks on, actually, because my feet are getting cold. My tootsies are getting cold. These are my like cutesy little being cozy around the house socks. Got little bunnies on them. I think my cousin gave me these because she knows me well. Ah, much better. So nice and cozy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's put all this shit away. We don't need. By the way, Riri, when you're playing Skyrim, if you want to get married, this is an item that you will need to have. You will need to have at least one amulet of Mara. Because Mara is like the goddess of love or something. So you have to have one in order to get married. But they're not hard to come by. You either find them when you're looting stuff, or you can usually find a merchant that has one. Why do I have legendary ancient Nord armor? I guess I was just trying to make an ancient set of armor that would all go together. Okay, well we're down to 9,876 pounds of inventory, which is better than the 10,000 something we were at. So we've made progress. My mind's telling me play, but my body's telling me sleep. Why am I wearing these? I guess we can hang on to those. Oh my god, we're still only in the C's. As far as the apparel menu, we're only in the C's. Y'all. So you see how long it takes in between each item for it to actually go into the inventory? For real though, as you can tell, I'm getting more and more sleepy. So I'm about to end stream here in a minute. But that's what we're trying to, that's why we need to clear out our inventory, is because it shouldn't be lagging like that. There shouldn't be a delay between me pressing an item to put it in and it actually disappearing like that. As you can see, that delay is because my inventory is so bloated, because I'm using cheats, kind of. It's not really a cheat, but it's just like an exploit, because I'm using in-game exploits to make my inventory capacity so ridiculous. That's why the game is being all slow to put each of these items in there, because it shouldn't be taking this long. It should be, I should click on it and it should go in. But as you can see, the more stuff we get rid of, the less and less of a delay there is. So that's why we're doing this. That's why we're cutting down, so that we can get rid of this lag and then maybe see if it'll affect the whole gameplay in general. See if maybe we can get it to get the game run smoother in general if we just have less inventory. I don't know. That might be wishful thinking that it'll get the whole game to run more smoothly, but at the very least, like I said, we can get it to at least get rid of this delay that we're experiencing. So that delay right there, because you can hear the sound. You hear the sound, that's when I'm pressing, selecting the item to put it in, and then you can see how long it takes for it to actually disappear. That's what we're cutting down on. A random East Empire pendant. But there's a guy on Solstheim who we sell those to, so I'll hang on to that. Ooh. Is it raining outside? Or is that just the wind? No? Doesn't look like it's raining. Okay. Also, I don't understand why the controllers don't, like, they seemed, like, why are they unevenly losing charge? Maybe it's because I've been pressing, okay, never mind, I know why it is. Because I've been pressing the same button only on this one for the past, like, half an hour. So not even using any buttons or anything on the other controller. Maybe that's why. That would do it, wouldn't it? Like, why are the controllers losing charge unevenly? Gosh, this is how much stuff I have. We're still only barely to the F's. Or the G's, rather. My health is so high that I don't even need a shield, really, so don't even need to hold on to that. Cod black white means what? His rain. When did I steal that? Was that for a Thieves Guild mission or something? Or was I just being reckless? That's pretty cool. I'll hang on to that. These masks, I should really put those on the mannequins because those are cool looking as well. But I'll do that later. Getting to the end now. We're getting there. And once I've gone through just the apparel and the weapons, that should be a good chunk of things. And then I'll end the stream there, call it a night. And then yeah, I've yet to decide what I'm gonna stream. But I'm gonna try to stream Sunday. I just haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna pick back up with Resident Evil 0, or if we'll play a bit more of this, or if it'll be more Lego Harry Potter. We shall see. Oh, I was about to say, yeah, but I guess Mirak isn't a dragon priest, so that's why there's no slot for his mask, or whatever it's called, over there. Honestly, his armor's kind of mid. Like, the Dragon Breath spell and all of that's pretty cool, but like, appearance-wise, you know, he was not a fashionista, to say the least. I'm gonna fall asleep while I'm doing this because it's so repetitive. We're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. Gosh, it just takes so long. There's still such a delay to put each item away. What is a necklace of mending? Oh, that's all. Oh, hi, Bert. I just saw your. Okay, you just put that. Step by step, moment by moment, we live through another day. Always finish your day with smile and wake up with smile. Doesn't matter what. Positive vibes straight from Bert. Thank you for those positive vibes, Bert. I appreciate the positive vibes. As always, much appreciated. Thank you for your support, for your being here. I'm just tired, that's all. I'm gonna end stream here soon, but I'm just trying to get through my apparel. Ugh, how much more stuff do we have to go through? I'm just trying to dump a bunch of my excess shit that I've been carrying around in my inventory. How much more stuff do I have? Oh my god, look at all these rings. Oh no. Okay, let's just go from the bottom up. How about that? That is pretty cool armor though. Might have to come back for that. Sorry, I shouldn't mumble, because I know it's even harder to hear me when I'm mumbling like that, but I might have to come back for that dwarven armor, because that's pretty badass. These vampire robes. Tumblerbane gloves. At first I read it as Toblerone. Check out these Toblerone gloves. Damn. Toblerone sounds really good right now. I just got hungry. I'm gonna have to do some late night snacking before I go to bed. Toblerone. Yep. Get in there. Okay. It's like I wanted every different variety of vampire armor. Cause I was like, I want me and Serana to like have coordinated outfits, but I want us to have lots of choices. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about the rings because there's like a shit ton of them. I'll just do from here to the bottom of the list, and then that's it. I'm not gonna put myself or y'all through too much more of this while I'm like nearly falling asleep on stream because it's so like relaxing and repetitive and quiet. No. Got like 2 sets of shrouded armor. Unnecessary. Thank you again, Bert. I'm just yawning. I'm just tired. The vibes, I'm still positive. I'm just tired. But I appreciate you. Almost done here. Oh, I forgot this silver jewelry. 23 garnet rings. It's ridiculous. These cute little bouncing emojis, emotes are very cute. I'm just Goldie. That's cute. Have to check them out. Gosh, I forgot all about all this silver jewelry. I can sell most of that anyway. Yeah. We're almost done. Almost done with the S's. Almost done with this menu. I'm gonna hang on to the Stalrim armor because that's special and rare. Why do I have why do I have 3 different kind of Thieves Guild boots? Weird. I'll just keep the legendary items. Okay, and look at that. We did it, y'all. 7 years later. Okay, we made it to the end of just the apparel category of my inventory. We still haven't even gone through potions, scrolls, food, ingredients, books, keys, or miscellaneous. But that is okay. That is a really good amount of progress. We cut the carry weight down to 9,000 from the 10,000 or whatever it was before. I'm gonna go ahead and save here. And if you couldn't tell from me yawning every 30 seconds during the stream, your girl is very tired. So that's gonna be it for tonight's stream. Just a cozy little Skyrim stream, going through my inventory and stuff and doing some housekeeping. Alright, so that's gonna be it for now. And let me do the stuff. Okay, let's see who's about Let's see who is around to be raided. Let me just put my little controllers to charge so it'll stop beeping at me. Get in the slot. Okay, there we go. Okay, who can we raid? Bert, you're streaming right now, but you're still doing your replays of Fort Solis, right? Colton is streaming again. Let's go raid Colton. He's doing some Dead by Daylight. Let's go say hi to Colty. Thank you again to Riri for resubbing for another. Well, you did sub for like 3 months at first, but thank you for your second month of subbing, and thank you 1001 Games Live for the sub as well. Like I said, we are going to be participating in September and all of that, so I will have some fun little sub goals once we've reached 15. And we're currently at 6 or 7. One thing is telling me 6 and another thing's telling me 7. So that's why I'm saying 6 or 7. It looks like we've got 2 different things going on. Maybe something needs to update. Maybe I need to refresh this page actually. With Bert, we should be at 7, or not Bert, with 1001 Games Live new subscription, we should be at 7. But yeah, once I get to 15, then I get a couple more emote slots, so I'll have some more emotes for y'all because they're already ready to go. Just need the slots for them. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all. Appreciate your support. Subscriber or not, I appreciate y'all following and hanging out and chatting and just being here and choosing to spend your time with me. And yeah, like I said, gonna shoot for another stream on Sunday. Have yet to decide what I will be streaming, but we will see what happens. And if I can get web pages to load, I don't know what's happening here. Come on, Mackenzie, it's not that difficult. There you go. Yeah, you're so welcome, Riri. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I hope everybody has a good night. I hope you keep recovering and feeling better and better, Riri. Thank you again, everybody who is in chat. Thank you again, everybody who lurked. And yeah, let's go hang out with Colton for a bit before I pass out. Alright, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Yeah, thank you so much, Riri. I'll see you later. You have a good rest of your week. Have a good night. Alright, y'all. No. End stream. No, I'm not trying to